Hey Planny fam, welcome back to my channel, and it's that time again where I finally am going to be putting together my Disney micro planner for my upcoming Disney trip. So if you want to see how we're putting this one together, stick around because that's coming up right now. Okay, so you can see here in front of me that I have all kinds of goodies. This is my Disney micro planner. If you guys aren't familiar with this or you've never seen me plan in this or put it together, I have a bunch of videos on this particular micro planner specifically made for Disney, and there is a playlist, a all things Disney playlist, and all of the videos for this particular micro planner are in that playlist. So if you're curious on how I put it together and how I've done it in the past, click on that iCard above, and I'll also throw a link down below too, and you can go check out that playlist and see all the fun videos that are all about this planner. So yes, my upcoming trip, November 9th. We are officially less than 30 days now. Holy camole. This is kind of a two-part process. So first I plan in my micro with all of the major details and lists, and then I go into my daily passion planner and I plan out every day specifically to a T. So that is kind of how I do these trips now. It works really, really great for me, and that's what we're going to do again for this one. So I have a lot of stuff here in front of me, but I don't know if you could already tell, we've got a lot of Christmas themed things going on here, guys. So November 11th, I believe, it's either November 11th or November 10th. Can't remember. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's November 9th. November 9th is when Disney is kicking off their Christmas season officially. The November 11th, which is actually the day we're going to be at Magic Kingdom, that night is the first night of Mickey's Very Merry Christmas party. We won't be going to that party, unfortunately. It's just too expensive for us, but we're going to be getting there right as the Christmas season starts, and I'm so excited. So my planner for this year in my Disney micro is going to be Christmas themed. I just had to. I'm so excited. So I have some really fun Christmas and wintry Disney washi, and these are all, I think these are they all in the white space stickers? I think they are. Either that or they are another, I honestly can't remember. I've had these for a really long time now. But we've got a Mickey snowman. He's like a snowman ghost, and he's holding Christmas presents and Christmas food. It's so cute. These are all hollow foil. And then we've got Daisy and Donald in like their gingerbread colors. And then Mickey and Minnie as gingerbread men and woman. So cute. And this is like a pink background. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use them all, if I'm going to just use one. I haven't really decided yet, but we have those. And then I have my new Mickey and Minnie seasonal sticker book by the Happy Planner. There isn't much Christmas in here, but I think there's enough to just accentuate where I want to accentuate. And then on top of this, I also have my Christmas Joy mini sticker book. And this one just has like a good amount of like just fun Christmas doodles. And I thought this would be really cute for this just because it is my micro, so it's really small. And I thought that that might work out really well for this one. Like we've lots of cute stuff in this sticker book. I really like this one. And I think somewhere too in here, there's a Nutcracker sheet. Yeah. And the Nutcracker is technically Disney, so we can use those too. I think it would be really cute. There's a blue background one, and then I think there's a clear one too. Yeah. So that'll be really cute. And then I just have my classic Mickey and Minnie stickers. This is the mega big one, but there's stickers that I can use throughout that are just like black and white, and then there's like just red, and then the boxes sticker book for that too. So I think we have everything we need. Oh, and these are the pen colors that I'm going with this time around. So we've got a bright green and like a deep, kind of like a rustic red, and then a light pink for the markers. And then I've got my black Micron pen, a pink Sarraza pen, and then a gray Stabilo. I really like this one. I just don't know if it's going to show up, but I think that'll look, these could all look really cute with that. So that is everything. These are the paper, the little pages that I use to fill in all my information. The only place I think you can find these now is the Happy Planner website. These are their micro paper, like filler paper sheets. I will put a link to these specifically down below if you're looking for something like this. These are great, but it's very hard to find micro materials now. Typically, I do a monthly, but because we're so close to the trip, I'm not doing a monthly this time around. But we've got my Disney gift card in the front, and then this would be just like the intro to the trip right here. So we're going to decorate that. And then we would have our monthly, but I'm not doing that this time. We're just going to go right into trip details. We've got flight info, the packing list. So I already have an essentials list here. This is kind of just like a catch-all of things that I have to have every trip that I don't want to forget. So that is already in here and it's double-sided. I pretty much have already packed. I did a pack with me video. If you guys didn't see that, I will link that in an iCard above as well as down below in the description box. And then the hotel information, that'll go on this page. And then I have a daily schedule. So I will put this together, but I think it's just going to be like a rough schedule because I'm going to go more into detail in my daily. But I do like to have this because my daily does not go to the parks with me. This is the only thing that goes to the parks with me. So it's really nice to kind of refer back to when we're trying to like keep up with a little bit of a schedule. You have to have flexibility on these Disney vacations, but it's nice to have like a draft. And then this would be our Fast Pass information. Now it's considered Genie Plus. We are going to be getting a Genie Plus for Rise. And I know we're supposed to be getting a Genie Plus for one other ride, but I can't remember. But that would go in there. These are our ADRs, and those are the advanced dining reservations. So that information will go there. And then this is kind of the section that takes a while. So we've got festival food, because we're going to be there during food and wine. Snacks that I want to eat, and then shopping and souvenirs. Looks like I already have some paper in here for those, so that'll be good. And then this used to be like the signature section, like if I wanted a character to sign my book. So I have a few pages still in here too. And then I have a memoirs, like a memories little area where I can journal and stuff. And then just a note section in the back. And this has the dates from our previous trip, but they're just little sticker maps. Epcot, Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, and then I have Disneyland. I don't have Animal Kingdom. I don't even realize that. Okay, that's how this is organized. So we are going to start with doing a fun little decoration for the cover, which is what would go right under this vellum. And this is a thicker cardstock. I use a thicker cardstock for this one. So I think for this one, I'm gonna dig into the new sticker book. And I am going to be speeding you guys up quite a bit for this video because if I don't, it'll be a super long video. So I really love this green and gold Minnie and Mickey. I mean, this green and red one. So I think I'm going to take him and I'm going to take her. She looks so cute. And I would love to get like a Christmas box, I'm thinking. Ooh, maybe this one. That would be so cute. Maybe we'll do some of the holly too. Or maybe we'll get like one of these and put those in there. Oh, and I do want to pick a washi. I think I would like to add a washi tape to this one. Not the pink one. I think maybe we'll go classic. Although, let's do Daisy and Donald because they're so cute. All right, here we go. Okay, so hopefully you guys were able to see what I did. I think I had you a little bit too zoomed out. So I did zoom you in a little bit more, but this is my main sheet, and this is the Christmas girls trip. It just celebrates like what this trip is, and I did highlight a couple of things that I'm super excited about. Doing Christmas at Magic Kingdom, seeing Harry Potter at Universal, going to Crystal Palace for the first time for breakfast, and then checking out the Christmas tree trail at Disney Springs. So, and I thought this came out like really cute. The colors look really good together. I think it's super cute. And that's how it looks behind the vellum. So that's that. We're going to skip the monthly section and we're going to go straight into the trip details. And the first one is flight info. So we're going to need another one of these pages. And our flight info is a little bit crazy. So we have 2 different flights this time around, going there and then coming home. I generally do the flight coming, like the flight going there in the front and the flight coming home on the back. I would still like to do that, but it's going to take a lot of creativity on my part to get it into one sheet. So I think we're just going to go ahead and try it. Okay, so I finished doing my flight info sheet, and we've got the departing flight in the front and then my returning flight on the back. I'm still waiting for a couple bits of information, but it just says the airline that we're taking, the flight number, where it's at, the times, the date. We're waiting on the gate numbers, and then how we're getting to the hotel on the departing day, and then how we're getting back to the airport on our returning home day. And that's basically just how I did that, and I added a little bit of like Christmas in there. I do need a little, I just realized I forgot like a little piece of this. We'll just take a little bit and we'll kind of just rip it like that. We'll stick this right there just to, oh, you know what, I can't do it that way because then that covers that up. Maybe we can do it here, or maybe we do it like that. That's kind of cute. We'll leave it like that. Good enough. All right, so I am not going to worry about my packing list right now because I do have a separate one in a different area, So I don't necessarily need this in here right now. I just have like my basics in here. So like my phone and electronic stuff and like necessities that I want to make sure that I'm always bringing. That's basically what's in here. So I really don't need to do a separate one right now with you guys, so I am going to skip that part. But that brings us to the hotel information. So there's two for this one. We're staying at two different hotels. When we first get there, we're going to be heading to Universal, and we're staying at Cabana Bay for the first night. And then we're going to be at Pop Century the following day and for the rest of the trip. So super excited. I've never done a split stay like this before. Lots of new experiences on this trip, and that's kind of what's making it super exciting. So we're going to do the date and the information for Cabana Bay on one side, and then the dates and the information for Pop Century on the back side. So here we go. Okay, so hotel information is done. So we've got Cabana Bay Resort information and then Pop Century information. The only thing I didn't write on here is how we're leaving the resort, but I figured I already put that in the flight information, so I don't need to repeat it there. Generally on these lists, I also put like what the amenities are, but I didn't have room to do it in this one. I would generally put like what amenities there are. So like Cabana Bay has a lazy river pool, and then Pop Century has the Skyliner. But I don't really need that information, so we're just going to leave it the way it is. Next would be the daily schedule. I'm going to skip that for now just because that will take me a super long time. So we'll go back to that. Next is Fast Passes. I don't know which ones we're doing yet. I need to talk to the rest of my family on how we're handling this. I think We are doing Rise the Resistance for sure. We're probably going to do a couple of fast passes in Magic Kingdom, but I'm not sure which ones we're trying to like definitely do yet. So I think I'm going to have to leave this one blank as well until I get that information. Next is the ADRs. So this one's easy. I already know what we're doing for this. We have all our reservations confirmed. Super excited. So I'm going to go ahead and decorate that one now. Okay, so I got my ADR reservations sheet done, and this one came out so cute. I really, really like this one. I love how I got the big Mickey on there. And then I kind of just layered the boxes over it. But I used the date stickers to mark the dates of the reservations. And then I just listed the reservation information right in those boxes. And I put a little candy cane in there and a recipe green sticker just to, because it's food. So I don't know, I just thought that was really cute. So that one is done, nothing on the back for that. So the next few sections we have our festival food and snacks and shopping and souvenirs. These are the last sections, and these I tend to do more in like a checklist form. The festival section takes me a very long time. And typically what I would do is I would break down what the booth is, where the booth is located, and then what I want to try from there. Truth be told though, you guys, I haven't officially completed my rough draft list for this yet. There's a bunch of stuff that we've kind of talked about sharing and trying. I don't know if at this point I'm just better off doing a checklist and just writing down all the foods, because I know that when we get there, they're gonna have the booklet. Epcot always has the books, and it has the information on where you can find those items. So what I may do is just write down a running list of what foods I want to eat at the festival or try, and then go to the Epcot book once we get there and use that as a segue as to where the food is located. You know what I mean? I'm not quite sure. My OCD, it might bug me. Like just having like just a list written down of what the foods are. Like I'm going to be like, oh my God, where is that food? This step usually takes me quite some time. If I were referring to it, I would be pulling up my DFB list on my iPad. So I'm going to kind of figure out what I want to do for a minute, and then I will come back and let you know what I decided on. As far as snacks are concerned, there really isn't many that I want to try. This list is a little bit easier. I say try, but I'm not really trying anything. I just want to repeat a few snacks. This list is way easier to put together. So I think I'm going to do this one first and then come back with my decision for my food, like my festival list after. Okay, that one is done. That one was fairly easy. I just kept it pretty simple. That brings me back to my food festival lists. I think what I'm going to do is not break it down by booth, but I am going to break it down by country. It's just going to make me feel a little bit better about it. So this one is going to take me a little while. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to just put you guys to a time lapse for this one. It's just going to make it go by a lot quicker, and I'll be able to really get this figured out without taking up too much camera time. Okay, you guys, I finally finished my food and wine festival list, and woof, it took a while, but I ended up doing how I always do it. I made it a little bit simpler for myself just by categorizing them by section in World Showcase, and then just using a green pen to separate the actual booths. But I realized like my thought process of just doing the area wasn't going to work because a lot of areas have more than one of the booths. And I was like, probably not a good idea. So I ended up breaking it down like I normally do. So we've got the test track area, which has Coastal Eats, the Fry Basket, and Brewing. And anytime you see a pink star, that is one that we like definitely will be hitting. I debated on putting Brewing, but I'm the only one who really wants to do that. So that might be just something I do for myself. The Mexico area has Hawaii and the Saucy Swanky Swine. Those are both pinks, so we're going to be in the Mexico section for a little bit. And then we've got the China area for China and India. Germany, we've got the Schinken Nudeln, so I starred that. Italy, the gnocchi with mushroom. And then in Japan, we have hops and barley, Greece, and the funnel cakes. Morocco, Belgium, which I also starred because we all want to try the braised beef and I really want to try the waffle. And then we've got Brazil, Ireland, and that one I starred because my mom really wants to get the warm chocolate pudding. And then I also starred Shimmering Sips because I really want to try the guava mousse cookie. And it might be fun to share the mimosa flight with each other. So I thought that would be a good one. And then finally, the last spot in Canada is Earth Eats, which is the Impossible Meat section, and that strawberry freeze drink sounds like delicious, so I don't know. And then I also wrote down some extra spots, so the coffee steak of Kenya and then the Canada steak. I have to go back and look at the prices, but those were just other options that were mentioned throughout our conversations together. And just in case, you know, someone might have forgot, I decided to notate it again. We're not going to be eating in every single one of these places. These are just the things that caught our attention, something that we thought we might want to try. And then obviously we'll go back and we'll look through it together and we'll say, okay, these are our definites. Like I said, there's a few other ones that we'll do besides the pink starred ones, but we're not going to be getting to everything. So I think this little area came out super cute though. I love how I did the combination of the washi with the stickers and then the checklists. I just think it came out really, really cute. So it worked out really well. Okay, and then for our very last section is shopping and souvenirs. So this is my list for everything that I want to buy. I'm probably going to break it down between stuff for myself and then stuff for the family, because I am going to be getting stuff for everybody and bringing it back for them. Like, can't go to Disney without getting stuff from my kids and my husband. So I am really excited. I don't have a huge list. There are some definites that I want to grab, but I think I'm going to be okay. So we are going to put this list together and then we can finish up this video. All right, you guys, look it. It's all done. It's always a little bit hard to close this because I have like a ton of things in here. But here is the beginning of it with my gift card I'm going to be taking with me. We have the front page that we put together, which I absolutely love. I think it's adorable. Christmas Girls Trip on November 9th through the 13th, highlighting some things that I'm super excited for. Monthly is empty. And then our trip details, we have our flight status for our departing flight and then our returning flight. Packing list, as you know, I just left my regular stuff in here. I did not put my additional things in. And then we get to our hotel information. We've got Cabana Bay with the dates and times. And then Pop Century with the dates and times. My daily schedule, as I said, I'm not going to be doing that in this video. I'm going to do that off camera. And then as well as our fast passes, I'm leaving that until later too. ADRs, which is our advanced dining reservations. Here is a list. I love this page. This might be one of my favorites. And it has the name of the restaurant and the time of our reservation. Then we get to the festival food, which we just did. And here is the list. Super proud of this food and wine list. I think it came out super cute, very big. And then we get to our snack section, which is a section just for me personally. So really excited about that. Christmas treat, possibly some butter beer. I might try the frozen one, I think. I heard that one was like the best one. Then Dole Whip, black calf coffee from Batu, some cheeseburger egg rolls, and then Gideon's. Can't go down to Disney Springs now without going to Gideon's. And then we've got shopping and souvenirs. And I just wrote down my souvenir list. And then I wrote down my souvenir list for the kids and my husband. I sometimes will do a list in here for like the stores that I really want to go to. Oh, that reminds me, I just realized I forgot something on my list. I wonder if I can fit it, if I can squeeze it right up top here. You know what? I don't know what I'll do. I'll just squeeze it right in there. Pooh ears. They're in the United Kingdom gift shop. But yeah, sometimes I will write like a quick scribble list of the actual stores. And I might do that, but I think I know exactly where I want to go. I want to go to the Christmas store. I want to go to the United Kingdom store. I want to go into Japan to get some snacks from Japan. And I want to go into World of Disney, obviously. And maybe Disney Styles. I feel like Disney Styles is either amazing and it's a total hit, or it's a complete miss and I never want anything from in there. So I think those are the main stores. Oh, and Basin. So see, I'm forgetting things already. So I'll probably end up adding another sheet in here. Maybe we'll just throw an extra one in there now for future, so I can just go and write stuff in there. And then we have the signature page section, and then the memories journaling section, and then just some extra note pages in the back. So really cute. This has been my go-to little planner for Disney trips, probably the last 3 trips now, maybe 4. And this will be either the 4th or 5th one. It just fits really nice in both the fanny packs and my Loungeflies. Like I said, I do bring my daily planner with me and I look it over in the morning times or the night before. And I like having it with me in my suitcase. Those really go in depth as far as like planning out our days. And I really like using that as a reference, but I don't carry that in the parks with me. This is what comes with me. So yeah, that is it for this video, you guys. We're finally done. I know these Disney Micro Planner videos always take me forever, but it is a very big job. It takes a lot of time for me to sit down and put everything in this little book. It's very detailed, plus I decorate on top of it, so that makes it even more detailed. But that's okay because I love it, and I hope you guys like it too. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, thank you so much for checking out this video. I would love it if you joined my Planny fam by hitting the subscribe button down below. And don't forget the bell notification as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. And stay tuned and look forward to the next Disney video, because that one is going to be my plan with me and my daily passion planner for our trip days. So really excited. Happy planning and stay magical.